They don't need it. Mohbad no need rush burial now. They no need to rush burial. If they rush burial without justice, now still the same thing. His spirit self no go still happy.
tó bó bá ti yá yín ó ti yá o ẹjá jọ lọ wò bá bá padà sórí ètò ńkọ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú.
My people, please make una share this update. It dey very important because some people wey support this justice for Mohbad, the report wey I dey get now, they are ignorantly going into a big error. They are going to do something that may rubbish every of their effort wey they don put inside this movement for justice for Mohbad. They are trying to correct an error and in the process making an error. The thing wey happen be say report dey reach me say then they plan to go bury Mohbad while the investigation is still inconclusive. They never finish investigation. Then they rush, they wan go bury am. Why they wan go bury am where police still dey work on the investigation? If that is true, to me there is something fishing. It be like say them they try to cover something or they don't compromise. And to me, what's the difference between them and Mohbad father, where would they even blame in the first place, say you rush, go bury Mohbad? They don't need it. Mohbad no need rush burial now. They don't need to rush burial. If they rush burial without justice, now still the same thing. His spirit self no go still happy. So they need to wait so that the investigation can be properly done and complete. The way wey me I dey see am, na those people wey dey fight against DNA. Na those people dey push this agenda, make the rush go bury am. The last time I check, somebody, Queen Mother, go meet the father, make request to give am befitting burial. There's nothing wrong with that, but they can wait. Make they put the dead body for mortuary, make it dey there until they finish the investigation and the DNA test. Okay, now if they rush go bury am now, later there is another thing they need to do to, clarify an investigation. Shey they go uproot am again. It no go make sense now. That one no go possible. So that's why they need to wait. No be say why did they rush? They don't need to rush bury Mohbad. Even if he spent 6 months, a year for the investigation to be fully completed, they don't need to rush go bury am. Please make una share this video, make it go, make people see am, make people comment. As we dey go one side for justice for Mohbad, make people self they create the awareness, they stop the rush burial. We don't want rush burial for Mohbad. It get things where they my mind. If they give me the privilege to suggest for government regarding Mohbad after the justice has been served and everything, Mohbad what to be recognized nationally. They're supposed to set a particular date where they go they do in remembrance. Then they're supposed to put am maybe for our currency for this nation so that they go they remember am. It's supposed to dey for currency of this nation. Then they're supposed to create a place like maybe a gallery, or it could be like a museum where they go display maybe his wares, his statues, things that belongs to him. People will go there, take picture like a tourist center. Then all the country wey stood with us in this particular moment in time, like Cardiff FC football, we recognize Mohbad, they give am jersey, they recognize am. Then all over the world, like McMill, we also talk, that American musician, and different people from different parts of the world we stood, we speak. They're supposed to bring all those thing, they put it in a kind of frame, then they bring it to the museum or Mohbad gallery. People go to visit them annually, so that it will be in a remembrance of him that people stood. Me, I no relate with her, I no meet her in person, but the reason I'm doing this is everything we do is history. If this world continue for another 50, 100 years, both the people wey kpai Mohbad and some of us fit don go, may we know they are alive, but the next generation, they go one day, talk about it, then they will browse about it, then they will see the impact, the part where they alive this moment take. Some of us where they passive, we look say no be my relation, nothing concern me, and some of us we active, we stood and speak out, then they will also see us. So that's the reason for all this. Not that we are not busy, we don't have things that we are doing, but they used to say justice for one is justice for all. And if we keep silent, same thing will repeat itself. So that's why we need to speak out. They should halt the rush burial. Mohbad no need that now. May they put the dead body for grave, for mortuary. After the investigation is fully completed, even the DNA, if they won't do them, it's either they go abroad, go do them, or they invite people from abroad, make they also be part of the DNA. In fact, this investigation, me, I don't shout and tire, say, they supposed to include non-Nigerians, like US doctors, experts, the Russian expert, and other this thing, so that for, transparency sake, make people know say this thing, they really do am. Now, if they go ahead and bury Mohbad now when the investigation is inconclusive, everybody will know that no matter the result they bring is a forged result. It's not a real result, because there's no point in rushing to bury him. The father rushed bury and we complain. So why are they rushing to bury the dead body now? They should put it in the morgue. So please share this video so that it can go all over. We stand against it. We that are shouting justice for Mohbad, we will be patient on the investigation till the investigation will be completed. We are not in a haste, so they should halt the burial. We don't need them now. Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike, I hope you can see this message. Your intention is good, but the timing is not good. Don't let people later go back and be blaming you, and all the effort that you have put in will be a waste. Don't rush. Don't be too excited. Let the investigation be fully completed. Then you can decide and get any kind of casket, maybe diamond, any one you can afford. That will be accepted. But please hold on until the investigation is completed. Please kindly like, share. You can also follow me for new.
Tó ẹ káàbọ̀ padà o.